Folks, listen to what God says to America and every nation on earth. I'm beginning in Daniel chapter 2.
Chapter 2. One night during the second year of his reign, Nebuchadnezzar had a dream that disturbed him so much that he couldn't sleep. He called in his magicians, enchanters, sorcerers, and astrologers, and he demanded that they tell him what he had dreamed. As they stood before the king, he said,
"I have had a dream that troubles me. Tell me what I dreamed, for I must know what it means."
Then the astrologers answered the king in Aramaic,
"Long live the king. Tell us the dream, and we will tell you what it means."
But the king said to the astrologers,
"I am serious about this. If you don't tell me what my dream was and what it means, you will be torn limb from limb, and your houses will be demolished into heaps of rubble. But if you tell me what I dreamed and what the dream means, I will give you many wonderful gifts and honors. Just tell me the dream and what it means."
They said again,
"Please, your majesty, tell us the dream, and we will tell you what it means."
The king replied,
"I can see through your trick. You're trying to stall for time because you know I am serious about what I said. If you don't tell me the dream, you will be condemned. You have conspired to tell me lies in hopes that something will change. But tell me the dream, and then I will know that you can tell me what it means."
The astrologers replied to the king,
"There isn't a man alive who can tell your majesty his dream. And no king, however great and powerful, has ever asked such a thing of any magician, enchanter, or astrologer. This is an impossible thing the king requires. No one except the gods can tell you your dream, and they do not live among people."
The king was furious when he heard this, and he sent out orders to execute all the wise men of Babylon.
You see, folks, those magicians may be false people, but they confess that only the God of heaven, they confess that only false. They said that only the gods can tell people what dreams are. There is but one God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and Israel. Folks, listen. They do think that there is more than one God, but they at least knew this. Only the God can tell you what is going to happen or what your dream means. Folks, I am nothing but God's messenger. I am nothing but a message boy. Now listen to this.
Because of the king's decree, men were sent to find and kill Daniel and his friends. When Arioch, the commander of the king's guard, came to kill them, Daniel handled the situation with wisdom and discretion. He asked Arioch,
"Why has the king issued such a harsh decree?"
So Arioch told him all that had happened. Daniel went at once to see the king and requested more time so he could tell the king what the dream meant. Then Daniel went home and told his friends Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah what had happened. He urged them to ask the God of heaven to show them his mercy by telling them the secret.
You see, folks, most people think there is more than one God, but you see, he said he urged them to ask the God of heaven, not gods, God, one, no S. S means plural in this sense. He said to ask the God of heaven. There is only one God. Now listen.
Not be executed along with the other wise men of Babylon. That night the secret was revealed to Daniel in a vision. Then Daniel praised the God of heaven, saying,
"Praise the name of God forever and ever, for he alone has all wisdom and power."
You see, he said praise the God of heaven. Did he say praise the gods? No, he said praise the God. He didn't use the word, the letter S in praise the God. He didn't say praise the gods. He said praise the God. There is only one God. Say,
"He determines the course of world events. He removes kings and sets others on the throne. He gives wisdom."
I will go back to Daniel chapter 3. Folks, just please read in Daniel chapter 2 and keep in mind what God did to Nebuchadnezzar, He will do to the leaders of this world today, because He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Thank you.